I am a simple guy, or at least I try to be. These are the apps that I have on my iPhone in 2023 and how I use them. Let's get into it. So, I have my iPhone set up in a way that I don't really have to leave the main homepage. If I leave this page, it's typically bad news. I'm typically going to get on TikTok or Instagram and just doom scroll. And I want my main purpose of my iPhone to be productivity. So I try my best not to get off track of that too much. Starting off with the dock, this is where I put my 4 most used apps, and the first one being the best bill organizer I have found. I've tried a bunch of them. I've tried Chronicle, I've tried Mint. I even tried to make it work in Notion, but I just couldn't get it to work. So it is called Bill Organizer and Reminder. When I was searching for a bill organizer, I wanted something simple and easy to use and with not like too many features. I didn't want it to be too complicated, just something that works. So you can add a bill here by tapping the plus button. You can name it. You can put the account number if that's something that you want to do, the amount due. Then you can put the due date and you can repeat the bill every week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Whenever you need it to repeat, you can do that. So it's just really nice, really simple to use. After you pay it, all you have to do is swipe over here, mark as paid, and it's going to mark that as paid. I just really like how this app is laid out. It is free, but there is also a paid version and I highly recommend it. I bought it pretty much instantly because I fell in love at first sight with this app. It's just that good. All right, moving on. That took a little bit longer than it was supposed to, but moving on to the next most used app in my phone, and that is Notion. Notion is used for keeping up with everything in my creative life, whatever you want to call it. So if I have a video idea, I will put it in video ideas. All of my video projects go into video projects. All of my scripts are written in Notion. I make all my shot lists in Notion. It just makes it really easy. If I know exactly what I'm doing, it goes so much smoother. It's completely free. There is a paid version, but I actually don't even use the paid version. I find that the free does everything I need it to do. So that's really nice. Moving on to these outside 2 apps right here. I have Apollo, which is a Reddit client. Even though this is technically a social media app, I still find it to be productive because I try to keep up with the tech world and everything that's going on around it as far as like news and everything goes. And so that is what I use Reddit for. And the Apollo app is just really well designed as far as gestures and everything goes. It's super easy. If you're in something and you accidentally go back, you can just go straight back, if that makes sense. You can go forward to where you just were. It's laid out super well, and it's actually made by a guy who used to work for Apple. So there's that. YouTube Studio is an app that I find myself using more and more every single day. I love responding to all of my comments. I read them all and I respond to them as soon as I can. So thank you for all the positive comments. It really means a lot. And it also allows me to look a little bit more into each video to figure out why it might not be performing as well as it could be. Maybe I need to change a thumbnail or something like that. The YouTube Studio app is really good for all that. I use the stock weather app for my weather. I used to use Dark Sky, but as some people may know, Dark Sky got discontinued, but it was already owned by Apple, so it is what it is. YouTube for the times I actually get to consume content, which isn't a lot nowadays, but I like to watch some videos when I can. I want to highlight this app right here. This is Prompt Smart Pro. This is the app that I use when I script a video. Not all of my videos are scripted, but some of the more technical videos I script. That way it just helps to drive the video forward and keeps me from rambling. So I basically import the script into here and it will actually reverse the script to where it shows up right on the teleprompter. Find My is very helpful. I have like 6 Apple AirTags, so anytime I need to find one or locate one or ping one, that's very helpful. Sidus Link, I use this to control my aperture light, which is my big key light, and also the secondary backlights back there. I can control it from this app, so that's very nice and saves me from getting up and going over there and adjusting it and coming back and sitting down. It's just way easier to do it from the phone. I use Safari as my default web browser. I've tried Chrome, but honestly, I'm just so invested in the Apple ecosystem that Safari just works better. CapCut, you have to have CapCut on your phone. It's hands down, in my opinion, the best app for editing shorts. If you want to shoot it straight from the phone, just bring it straight into CapCut, make some quick edits. It's super easy. You can add captions with CapCut. It's just really, really nice. And it's free. So yeah. Audible, podcasts, and I use Apple Music for listening to all my music. So that's the first screen. You can see over here on the second screen, it starts getting into shopping. So Best Buy, Sam's Club, Amazon. I try to stay away from those as much as possible. I used to play a lot of games. I really don't have the time to anymore, but these are the games that I used to play. Camera Connect, look, Canon, it's a good app in theory and it has a lot of potential, but it does not work good at all. So I ended up having to get this Canon remote for helping me take the shot when I don't have the ability to actually press the button, because that app only works like 10% of the time and it was way too frustrating. So I had to do something. Like I said, I try to keep my iPhone very simple and as productive as possible, so there's not a lot on here at all. But regardless, if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.